Hello, I'm Julie Gullett. My family and I own Seed Pod Farm in Centralia, Washington, where we have the Keystone Labyrinth. For the last couple of months, we've been offering outdoor meditative walks, and I've been publicizing those on social media. And I wanted to share a little bit about some of the pushback that I've gotten regarding our masking policy. Just as an aside, I'm not an expert, so take that with a grain of salt. But assuming you have a Facebook page, I hope you know that you're able to set permissions on the comments. People can comment on your posts or your events that you create, and you can review those comments before they are posted, and I would certainly recommend that. Where I ran into trouble was posting our event on a public site. What I typically do is create a Facebook event, and then a couple days later create a poster that goes along with that as a JPEG. I always make an invitation at the top, put the poster on, and then post that on public sites. And that tends to get a bit more play than the events. When I did that and included in the invitation to please bring a mask to wear on the Labyrinth, the comment section kind of blew up because people were upset about the requirement to wear a mask. Now, mind you, the people that were commenting actually had no intention of attending the event, but the event became a lightning rod for people to express their frustration at the masking policy. We did the masking policy based on our state's guidelines, which say that masks are required not only inside, but also outside, where 6 feet of social distancing cannot be guaranteed. So we feel like we're on solid ground there in requiring a mask, because you may be walking in closer proximity in the Labyrinth. As a result of this experience, I learned how to do things a little differently. I still do the Facebook event where I have the permissions and I'm able to review comments that are posted there before those go on our public page. But when doing the poster, I do the same invitation with a warm welcoming, and at the end say that a mask is required and our masking policy is included in the comments below. And then the first comment on that post, I put a paragraph which is our masking policy so people know what that is. That way, when people look at the post, even if they disagree, the first comment is a comment that is affirming and laying out what our expectations are. That's not to say that people can't disagree on the post, they can, but they would be doing that further down in the feed and people won't be able to see that right away. So it doesn't affect the tenor of your event. The last thing I would say is that when people come to your event, please provide them with the masking policy, because information is key. I wanted to let you know too that at the end of that, I do offer to arrange a private walk for someone if masking is something that for health reasons they're not able to do, but they still want to have access to the Labyrinth. I hope that helps you as you plan your next World Labyrinth Day or your next walk. The last thing I would say is please wear a mask yourself. Lead by example. Peace be to all of you on the path.